Oh dear.
That's just disgusting, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
But
It's not what it sounds like.
Why?
Look at the state of this now.
people will probably have bought tickets just based on this.
Welcome back to That's Not News. This week we're talking about octopuses and also Snapchat filters.
All right.
Welcome back to That's Not News, Mandem and Gallem.
Last week we asked for at least
1,000 likes.
I don't think we've ever got above 500 before on this show, but you came through in your thousands and we hit 1.1 thousand.
So we will be doing a 73 questions at my house.
Anyway, there's your intro. Let's move on with today's stories.
Story number 1. Has this woman just married a child?
Starting off strong. We are starting off on a grey area, on a tightrope, and apparently we're going to Mexico.
So last weekend, apparently,
Apparently,
Because all this lot distrust my stories so much now, everybody is just saying apparently.
Last weekend, a series of photos seemed to show a very young boy getting married to an adult woman in Mexico. This is worrying as a story. Like, to begin with, this is quite off-putting. But I feel like Coffee's setting something up because it says react to the photo first. Yeah. So what's coming?
okay, let's have a look at the photo.
he's not dressed like a groom. He's got like some sort of check shirt on.
He hasn't got a tie on.
He hasn't got any of the lapels going, the old penguin cut at the back or any of that.
He's not got one of them little flowers that grooms are meant to have.
He hasn't even got the top button done up.
Yeah, but that might be the dress code
It's not though.
in Mexico.
It's not.
Are you sure?
I've been to a Mexican wedding before.
Oh, sorry.
This could just be a bride kissing her son. This could be a family member. This could be literally anything. There's no proof from this photo alone that that is the groom.
So speculation grew. Was there a bit of child trafficking going on? Everyone was a bit worried.
trafficking?
Yeah, people were a bit worried, I'm telling you, mate.
Obviously, people had seen the image and they were like, what's going on here then? Like, why is this woman kissing this kid?
The Mexican media have since reported that the two did indeed get married.
That's just what I've been told, but Coffee believes anything that's written online, so I won't just believe Coffee. According to Coffee, it's the groom,
But
Here it comes.
It came out that this guy is actually 19.
named Jonathan.
First question's over the way spelling that.
Basically, he suffers from a rare disorder that means he doesn't grow and makes him look much younger. Nosy.
Despite the condition, last weekend Jordan has tied the knot with his fiancée in front of his family and friends.
so we do feel sorry for little Jordan, and I'm glad. I'm hoping Jonathan.
Why is everybody calling him Jordan? And don't really know what else I can say about this story. Brilliant. What else can we say about this story? That's it.
And I hope that he enjoys a very happy marriage.
Where's this from?
Oddity Central.
Okay, moving on from that nonsense to this next bit of nonsense. Octopus attached to a woman's face live on TV.
Why?
Basically, we're flying all the way over east. We were in Mexico, now we're traveling to the other side of the world. We're now going to China, where a Chinese vlogger decided to live stream herself eating an octopus.
This octopus basically attached to her face and started ripping it off because she was trying to eat it alive. Now we're gonna get into the video and see what it's saying. I'm already a bit skeptical how this is gonna go.
Let's have a look at this. What's going on? Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
That's just disgusting, isn't it?
I'm actually going to turn it right down because that's...
I think that was just a little bit too mental.
Should we just skip over it? Brilliant. Well done, Sam.
If you had to eat an animal alive, what would it be and why?
Oh God.
So it's time to swiftly move on after that car crash.
Right, so if you haven't seen it yet, I don't know where you've been living, but there's this Snapchat filter that's been sweeping the web.
If you're a girl, look like a boy, and if you're a boy, you can look like a girl. Or if you're like me, and you put the boy filter on, you see what you're like as an actual fully grown adult.
Now, I haven't had Snapchat for the past 5 years because I'm not a loser.
My favourites up to now, Obaseki's is absolutely brilliant. At points you think this isn't even him. This is just a woman.
My favourite, I think, of the week anyway, I don't know if anybody else has seen it, is Alan Brazil as a female.
6:47, talks about travel coming up. It's the Alana Brazil Sports Breakfast.
That's decent.
Does somebody want to take a picture of me now? Here he goes. Oh.
Oh.
Oi!
That's me in about 30 years when I've retired to
And got a fake
Turkey and I'm just spending my days laying on the beach.
I'll be honest, the man filter does very little for Sam.
That's how much of a man I am.
You look a little bit more like a You're in a matching boohoo suit, yeah.
That's not boyish.
Why it's give me a bonk eye? The state of that. It's either give me a bonk eye, or am I just going a bit cross-eyed?
Would you?
Would I myself?
Oh no! Look at this going in under here.
Nose on it.
All right, it doesn't change the nose.
Right, anyway, let's react to some of the best and worst uses of this Snapchat filter.
One guy called Mohi has changed himself into a girl, made a Tinder account as if he was a girl, and has been receiving messages on Tinder from men.
Hey, how's it going? Good intro there from Corey.
No, it's not.
That's the point I'm making, isn't it? It's a terrible intro. F*** me.
Oh, so you're just straight catfishing, yeah?
He's an idiot. Why is he catfishing people?
People like this should be put down.
Won't even entertain him any more than that.
Somebody's turned George from Seinfeld into a woman.
Who's George from Seinfeld then?
I've never watched Seinfeld, and therefore I don't know who George is, so this has no interest to me, so I won't be covering it.
This girlfriend tricked her boyfriend. I've not seen this video yet. Let's have a watch.
Baby, look.
Oh, babe.
Oh my God, you're putting this on me again? You've Snapchat filmed yourself and hugged me? King Chris GQ Perry.
Who is Chris GQ Perry? Like, what does he actually, he's got a blue ticket, but what does he actually do?
The initial reaction is so fake, so fake.
I'm an idiot.
What else we got? Lovely, thanks for that.
This guy turned into Anne Hathaway.
This fella definitely looks like Anne Hathaway.
I mean, that is surely just Anne Hathaway.
It proper does look like her.
This guy flex like this.
On my ass, so he call us nigga. On a scamming ass, rich ass. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the.
Yeah, don't like the look of that.
This girl turned herself into this. Oh, that's mad. Shrek. You know when he becomes a human? She actually looks like him. That's a bit mental.
Nothing like Shrek. Literally nothing like Shrek.
Well, she looks like a bloke.
This one's weird. I refuse to believe that this one is actually a filter.
If I got sent a picture from this person, I would just think it was a bloke.
I feel like this doesn't work unless we see what she looks like normally. She might not be a looker. She might just be a bit of a butch-looking fella.
Miley Cyrus, apparently looking like a Jonas brother. I think she looks more like Neymar.
She's not bad.
Oh, that's decent. That's a good
She looks like Neymar, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Can you smell that?
A little bit.
I can strongly now.
Really?
Someone farted as well. Because the more I'm smelling, I can smell fart.
So our last story.
You may realise if you're a regular watcher of the show that usually we do 3, but because my stories that I've chosen this week have been so we're actually having to do a panic emergency 4th story.
Jet2 becomes the first UK airline to serve Nando's meals on board.
Now before you get your hopes up, it's not what it sounds like.
Usually plain food is absolutely disgusting, isn't it? What's the best thing you've had on a plane?
I don't eat plain food.
You don't eat plain food? Oh, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie.
I've never been on a Jet2 plane. Anyway, anyone here been on Jet2?
Yeah,
Where was you flying?
I was flying to Paris, I think.
Wow.
Either way, apparently Nando's is now on Jet2 flights, but again, clickbait, because it's only Nando's Peri Peri in-flight bites.
Right, look at the state of this now.
You're not even getting chicken. It's Nando's Peri Peri flight bites with some hummus with a bit of drizzle on it. And says Peri Peri sort of chips. They're not chips, they're crisps. This is the biggest letdown.
They're not even chips.
They're not chips, they're crisps.
You can tell that food is bad when even in the advertisement, it still looks crap.
And they don't even look like crisps. They look like almost like prawn cracker style things.
And just got a plastic pot of hummus there with just a bit of ketchup thrown all over it. That's what it looks like.
If you're gonna brand something as Nando's and you're gonna tell people we've now got Nando's on board as an in-flight meal, they're gonna be expecting your Peri Tamer burger. They're gonna be expecting the Sunset burger. They're gonna be expecting the double chicken wrap, hot, with 2 Peri Peri sides of chips. You understand? Instead, they're getting this which is like a couple of bits of Rivita and some hummus with some in it.
People will probably have bought tickets just based on this.
Yeah, it's true.
Seriously.
have the idiots?
This might be the biggest letdown going since I don't know what. What's been a bigger letdown? What's been as big a letdown as this? Apart from coffee.
Either way, that's the end of this week's That's Not News.
Give it a like.
Subscribe, like, obviously, let us know what you thought in the comments.
Smack the bell.
Smack the bell.
Not even nonsense, these stories. They were just crap, weren't they?